Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to take an image, a PNG file, and making it an object in Blender. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use an application called Inkscape. So it's a free application, and I'll have a link in the description for that. So what we're going to do is you open it up, new document, file, open. I have a file called sample Blazor. I'm going to open it. Hit OK. Now it's already open, but you would go to Path, Trace Bitmap. We'll leave all the defaults that are there. Click on the image and hit Apply. Then we hit File, Save As, and I'm going to save it as Sample Blazor SVG, and it's going to save it as a SVG file. Save. That file exists, but I'm going to replace it. And then we're going to jump over to a new project in Blender. We'll do File, Import, Scalable Vector Graphic. Go to my folder. I want to get that Sample Blazor SVG. And you'll see it up here. I'm going to click on the path. I'm going to scale this guy up. It imports it a little offset, so we're going to right click and we're going to set origin to center of mass, and right click again and snap to cursor. I'm going to scale it up a little. I'm going to scale it up a little bit more. And then if we go over here to the object properties, there's a couple of things I want you to notice. Well, actually, first I'm going to add just a basic color to it, just so we can kind of see what's going on. We'll use green because Blazors are green, and we're going to go back over here, and you'll see there's a fill mode. Right now, the fill mode is both, which means it comes in and the object is solid. We can right-click on it, convert it to a mesh, and then hit tab. The mesh is kind of wonky, but we're going to hit A, and we're going to extrude, hit Z axis, and give it a little bit of depth. Tab back out of there. You'll see it's now a little bit of an object we can play with. We could add modifiers to it. And one of the first things I want to do, because this mesh is so horrendous, I want to jump over here to modifiers, add modifier remesh. We're going to select sharp, unselect remove disconnected, and we're going to up that octet to at least 7 or 8. Looks like there's no difference at 7 and 8, so we're going to go back to 7, and then I'm going to apply that, and look how much cleaner that mesh is. So that's one of the things we can do. And at this point, you could do with it whatever you wanted to. You could deform it, subsurface it, add a particle system to it, add shaders to it. But I want to show you something else cool we can do. So I'm going to delete this guy, and I am going to import it again. File, import, scalable vector graphic, sample Blazor. Kind of go through the same process again. I'm going to scale it up, right click, set origin to center mass, snap object to cursor, scale it up. I'm going to add that color back to it, and then I'm going to go into these object properties. I'm going to do something different. Under fill mode, I'm going to select none, and so now it's kind of got this wireframe look to it. I'm going to scroll down here to geometry, and under depth I'm going to give it a 0.001, and so now it's kind of this wire. And what I kind of envision I'm going to do here is I am going to take this object and I'm going to turn it into an old-fashioned neon light. But that is the two ways that you can, oh, I'm sorry, let me not forget to select the object, right click, and convert it to a mesh again. But that's the two ways you can import a project. You can import it as a solid object, or you can import it as this wireframe using Inkscape. and Blender. I hope this was helpful. Look in the link for the download of Inkscape, and I hope that you'll click like and subscribe. Till the next time.